Hi everyone, it's your boy Holy Trade here, and I'm super excited to come your way once again. Though I'm not feeling too good, I just had to do this video for you guys, okay? So in today's video, I will be talking about what you need to do when it feels like your strategy is no more working. Normally, this actually derives from the fact that you've been going through an abnormal losing streak, which messes with your psychology, and hence it makes you feel your strategy is working no more. So in this video, I will be talking about what you need to do when you feel like your strategy is working no more. So my guys, please do stick and stay. Okay guys, welcome back guys. I'm super excited, though I'm really not feeling too good, but I'm super excited. Nowadays I'm really getting interested in content creating, and anytime I pick the camera to record something, there is some joy. There's some joy in me that actually comes out, and I'm super excited to share my experience with you guys. In today's video, I will be talking about what you need to do when it feels like your strategy is no more working. I want you to understand, guys, whenever you feel that way, it's totally a psychological problem, right? It is something that is messing with your strategy. Most of us come into trading with high expectations, thinking we are going to buy a Lamborghini, after a week, after a year, 2 years, or let me say some few months, right? But you do this for a while and realize that, it is not as you thought it will be. So guys, I will be giving out some points that could actually help you overcome this psychological problem, okay? Do not stress so much about it as a beginner, because we've all gone through it, and it's something you obviously have to overcome to turn yourself into that great trader you've always wanted to be. Okay, so guys, let's just get right into the video. Now, for me as a Christian trader, the first thing I would do is pray about it, okay? When I got into trading, let me say this. When I got into trading, I thought trading was like a math equation. Okay, so you learn the formula, all other things being equal. If you are given a question and you apply the formula, you are going to arrive at the same answer. All other things being equal, guys. All other things being equal, you are going to arrive at the same. You're going to arrive at a correct answer, right? But I realize I'm learning, and in trading, it's not like that. 1 + 1 in trading can be a million, can be 1,000. Okay, so you really want to pay attention to the fact that nobody can actually figure out the market. You need to just react to what you are seeing, okay? It is highly important. So when you come into trading with high expectations, you are normally going to be disappointed. You will be humbled, okay? And sometimes this actually messes with your psychology, because think about it. You've gone through the process of learning. Guys, you have learned only for you to do all the things you're doing, and it's like you're still failing. It's like you are doing all the things you were told to do, and still you're not seeing results. It can actually be so confusing and frustrating, and sometimes you just feel like giving up. So it is important for you as a Christian to pray. I love this memory verse a lot. Proverbs 16 verse 3 says, "Commit unto the Lord all your works," guys, "and your plans will succeed." It is so much important, guys, to always pray when there's confusion. You see, God is not a God of confusion. He brings peace. God brings peace. So anytime there's like conflict in you, you're actually becoming frustrated about the things that you're doing, it is highly important to commit it into the hands of God. One of the greatest advice I got from my mother as a Christian parent was, you see, anytime there's an issue, okay, God is not just going to lift it. This is not like a miracle, or let me say magic. God is not just going to lift it up from you, okay? You are going to go through it. But the good news is that you are not going to do it all by yourself. You are going to go through with the help of Jesus. That is why it is so much important to pray. So my mom says, you see, when the trouble comes and you are praying, he takes your focus from the problem. So in as much as the problem exists, you have so much joy. You are so content. You are happy. You are healthy. Okay, as compared to someone who is battling with something without Jesus. You see, the confusion is going to kill you. The problem might lead you into doing other things, committing suicide, sinning even the more, or doing something that is so crazy that you are not supposed to do. So it is so much important. You see, prayer takes away that burden. In as much as the problem exists, okay, God is going to take away that burden. You are going to go through it in a way that will blow your mind. You'll become so happy. Whatever you went through didn't kill you, because the word of God even says we should count it all joy when we go through tribulations, right? When we go through struggles and all of that. So God is actually going to help you out, guys. And the beautiful thing about this is you're going to be strengthened based on all the things that you went through. And one of the things I've learned currently, okay, from Apostle Joshua Selman, he says that normally we focus only on the miracle whenever we go through problems, okay. But you see, we always come out with two things. That is the miracle that you actually received, and also the anointing to help people also overcome the same problems, okay. So let's say someone was looking for the fruit of the womb, okay, for years they were praying, and now God came through. In as much as they will have their baby, they are also going to be living with the anointing to help people also overcome that problem. In fact, they can pray for people to have the fruit of the womb. So as a trader, as you're going through the difficulties, right, as you're going through the hard times, the tough times, you are not only going to become a profitable trader when you commit the journey into the hands of God. He's going to give you the knowledge, the anointing to actually help struggling traders to become better traders or better individuals. So guys, listen, it is so much important to commit your journey into the hands of God. When you are so much confused about the journey, okay, when it feels like your strategy was working, but all of a sudden you're going through an abnormal losing streak, which is making you feel your strategy doesn't work anymore, especially if you've gone through the right processes of becoming a very good trader, right? So guys, listen, when the tough times come, okay, you need to commit the journey into the hands of God. So anytime you feel that psychological problem exists, or you're feeling that way, that your strategy is working no more, my guy, the first thing is to go to your place of prayer. Go and seek the face of God. And in all things, guys, listen, Romans 12 verse 12 says, we should be joyful in hope, patient in tribulations, with constant prayer. It is so much important, my guy. God will eventually come through. So anytime you're feeling that way, the first thing you should do is to pray. Now, guys, the next thing you could do is review your trades in reference to your data. Guys, whenever you start forex trading, it is so much important to build data. Okay, I always preach this on my channel. Let's assume you went on YouTube to find a strategy. Don't just assume the strategy is working. Or say you were able to find someone who actually taught you how to trade. It is so much important, guys, it is so much important for you not to assume the strategy works simply because you got it from a profitable trader. Build data for yourself. And this is the sad part, we really have to talk about. Most traders don't love to sit down and put in the work. You need to build data, guys. You need to build data. Based on the data, you can actually tell if indeed your strategy is working or not working anymore. It is important, guys. When you don't build data, it's going to be based on you guessing, and it's like you are trying to build your data in the real life market experience, which is actually going to be pricey. It's going to cost you a lot, guys. So it is important to actually review all your trades based on the data you've collected over the years. Did I follow my rules? Did my emotions interfere? Was I trading against the trend? Okay, so it is important. It is important to make sure that you did everything that you are supposed to do. And remember, you need to review your trade, and it should be in reference with the data you collected even before you started trading. You want to really make sure that you are reviewing all the trades you took, especially, the last month's trade or the last trade that was like really, really making you feel that your strategy is working no more. Okay, you just have to review all the trades, and it should be strictly based on your data that you have collected over the years. And guys, this is really going to help you. Okay, guys, so another thing you could also do is actually check the market condition. It is so much important, right? Anytime you feel your strategy is working no more, it is so much important to check the market condition, right? And when it comes to the market condition, okay, I'm going to put it in two areas. The first thing is to check the economic happenings affecting that pair. Sometimes you realize that there are certain things that are happening in the country, okay, of the pair that you're trading, and it's really affecting the pair in a very abnormal way. Okay, so whatever is happening could be a normal thing that is happening. Just imagine if you're trading during the COVID period. The market was just dumping, okay? It was just going down, 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 down. Maybe you were also looking for buys and you were just taking losses upon losses upon losses, right? But you should actually look out for the market conditions. You need to actually go a little bit into macroeconomics to understand what is really happening to the pair. The next thing you also want to check is whether the market is trending or is consolidating. You see, with all the strategies we have, okay, it is important for you to understand and know that they all don't work perfectly in any market condition, right? You could have a winning strategy, but the truth is that maybe your strategy works best when the market is trending. Someone may also say their strategy works when the market is consolidating. I know people who would love to buy gold rather than selling, right? So when gold is in an uptrend, they will actually capitalize on the buys, and when it's selling, they will reduce their risk. So you need to check out for these things. Don't just assume or just make that feeling make you think, okay, my strategy is not working anymore. It is important for you to check the economic events happening currently, okay, based on the pair that you are trading. What is happening in the country? What is happening in other countries that may potentially affect the pair that I'm also trading? It is so much important. Look out for the market condition. Okay, was it trendy? Was it consolidating? And with the strategy I have, am I able to have more wins in a trending market or in a consolidating market? Guys, it is so much important. That is why we can't stop stressing on you having data. Because when you have data, you will be able to actually do this smoothly, guys, smoothly. So it looks as if the major source of the problem is the fact that most of us don't build data. So this is one of the things that could also help you feel better when you think your strategy is working no more, guys. Okay, guys, so another thing you could also do is have great risk management system, or you need to check your risk management system. You see, normally the effect of a losing streak is so heavy on you when you know you are not risking what you're supposed to be risking based on your account balance. Okay, so this could also make you feel your strategy is no more working. Just imagine you started trading and you were killing the market. Now you were able to make some money, okay, some money, and now you feel you should increase your lot size simply because, oh, you're clearing the market. Now you start risking more than you're supposed to be risking. So let's assume you have $100, guys, and you're risking $25 per trade. Guys, you take your first loss, second loss, third loss, you're left with $25. Guys, if you are risking $25 per trade, after taking three losses, you are almost done. And that is actually going to make you feel a lot of things. The strategy is working no more, especially when it came from a great winning streak. It's now going to make you feel, well, all the magic is gone now. Okay, it's going to make you feel your strategy is working no more. And this is where a lot of you guys will start doing a whole lot of things and failing all sorts of ways. It is important for you to have a good risk management system. Just imagine if you have $100, okay, and you are risking, let's say, $5 per trade, and you actually take two trades every single day. Guys, let's even assume you take 10 consecutive losses, right? 5 times 10 is going to give you 50, and that is just 50% of your account going. You are going to feel you have an extra $50 to go in again, okay? And this is actually going to reduce that pressure on you and help you with your psychology, because you know that, okay, I'm risking what I'm supposed to be risking based on your account balance. Guys, it is so much important. So anytime you feel your strategy is working no more, you need to sit down and ask yourself, do I have a great risk management system? Am I risking the money that I'm supposed to be risking on every trade? And this is actually going to help you overcome that feeling of you thinking your strategy works no more. Okay, guys, so the next thing you could also do is to simplify your strategy, simplify the rules. My guy, most of you are doing so much. You are actually complicating trading for yourself. See, trading is already not easy, and most of you are complicating it for yourself. It is important for you to simplify your strategy. So if you need to actually go back and look at the things that you need to take out, combine, make it simple for yourself to follow. Just imagine someone who wants to train, okay, who wants to go to the gym every single day, so 7 days of the week, guys, as compared to someone who decides to go to the gym every 2 days, let's say in a week. Which one is more easier to follow? Okay, you realize that even going to the gym every single day, guys, it is so much important for you to even relax the muscles, because when you exercise that much, you're not going to relax your muscles so you could even go the next day. You're going to be so tired maybe after 4 days, 5 days, or even if you are able to do it for the first week, the second week is actually going to be a problem as compared to someone who goes maybe Monday and goes on Friday. So Mondays and Fridays, Mondays and Fridays. Guys, it is going to be so easy to do this every single week, unless that person may be in house they do or he's actually being lazy. Okay, I mean, just saying something, guys. But it is so much important. Okay, it is so much important to simplify that strategy, simplify those rules. If there are a lot, it is so much important for you to make it in a way that it's so easy to follow. Okay, I do this, I do this, I do this. Don't complicate things for yourself. You see, one of the things about trading is that you need to learn something that resonates well with you. Don't go and learn something that you know might not be something that you easily understand. If the ICT concept is something that does not really resonate with you, don't learn it. If it does, go with it. Make it simple for yourself. You need to understand. That is why you need to build data, because you need to go through that process. Okay, you make it easy for yourself. So you need to sit down and analyze the strategy that you use, analyze all the rules that you have. Is this strategy so complex that it becomes so difficult for me to even execute my trades? It is important, okay? Because then when you go through a losing streak, you will think, okay, it's not good. There was a video I came across on YouTube by Apostle Joshua Selman, which he was trying to make us understand certain things about our destiny. Okay, he said to win, you have to do few consistent things. When people say they are busy, guys, sometimes they're just being busybodies. Do you understand? It is important for you to actually do few consistent things in this industry. That is what is going to cause you to win. It is not a complex things, okay? It is not you trying to do everything at the same time. Focus on what really matters. It is important. So if you really want to win in this industry, simplify that strategy and make sure you're focusing on few consistent things. Be disciplined with that, and my guy is really going to take that burden, that pressure of you thinking that your strategy is working no more. Remember, few consistent things will help you win. Now, guys, the last thing is going to be, don't be in a rush to change that strategy. Guys, it works. Okay, you need to give it time to develop through patience and consistency. It is important, guys. I don't know why I'm even happy saying this. Patience and consistency. Give it that time. Give your strategy the time to develop. Okay, for all you know, you are going through a losing streak, which is not actually a definition of who you are as a great trader, right? And that moment alone does not define you as a weak trader or a bad trader. Okay, it is so much important to give it some time. I think some of us, our real problem comes from the fact that we had high, super high expectations when we came into the industry, thinking that okay, when I learn, automatically it's going to just pick up like that. So when the wins are coming no more, it's like we want to jump to the next. Because as humans, we will always love to fix, because we always want the positives rather than the negatives. So when we are winning with the same strategy, we are so excited. But the moment it starts, giving us losses upon losses, then we tend to think it's not working well. So let's go change it. Guys, give it time. Okay, that is all I can say with this one. Give it time to grow. Give it time to develop through patience and consistency. Take your time with the strategy and continue to build an edge around it. Continue to build real data around it. Okay, let it grow. Let it grow. Most of you are having diamonds, but you are most likely going to throw it away for stones. Please be careful with that. When you feel like your strategy is not working anymore, sometimes you just need to relax. Some of you are just trading for 2 months, 3 months, even a year, and you're starting to complain about strategy. But I get it, okay? It's a psychological thing we all go through because we have high expectations. And especially when you've gone through the right processes of learning. As I said, you might think that it's like a math equation. 1 plus 1 should be 2. But that is not how trading works. That is why they also say no one can actually figure out the market. You should always see the market as a place of opportunity, of which you are trying to take advantage of. Don't be so entitled to some amount of money the market should give you. You will be humbled, guys, I'm telling you. So for me, I see the market as a place of opportunity, of which I am trying to take advantage of. The market is giving me the opportunity to better my life. I am not trying to force things from the market. I am not entitled to any money, right? The market owns me nothing. Guys, I am the one here to actually benefit from the financial market. So it is so much important. Give your strategy the time to grow. Don't think because you've learned the market owes you some amount of money every single day. Guys, you're going to be disappointed. Anytime you feel your strategy is working no more, one of the things that can really help you is for you to relax. Allow the strategy to develop through patience and consistency. So guys, this is the end of the video and I'm super excited, guys. I pray this video goes a long way to help someone. Again, I want you to understand, as beginners, it is a psychological problem we all go through and you need to master that. Okay, you need to understand that the skill set of trading comprises of three things: analysis, risk management, and psychology. So probably you've mastered analysis, you've mastered risk management, but the psychology aspect is the thing that you really have to master, and it takes time. With psychology, trust me, it takes some time. So guys, anytime you are feeling your strategy is working no more, please make sure you are checking all these things, and probably you could be at peace with yourself. And don't forget, you should always keep praying. Okay, keep it going with Jesus. So guys, this is the end of the video and I pray this video goes a long way to help someone out there. I pray God brings unto you light, understanding, even in chaos. When they say there's a casting down, we will say there's a lifting up, because we trust in the name of the Lord. My guys, always remember to trade the holy way. See you guys in the next video.